All right, the final rounds are set in our Lucas Oil Top Alcohol Dragster category. What about Funny Car? And that's it. All you folks out there, you don't get the 4-wide. You got to come and see it in person. It's just such a different program when you're watching it in person. But then again, you'd think you'd know that as drag racing fans, because seeing it in person is just so different regardless. Got a great quad getting ready to fire off here. Top Alcohol Funny Car. Lane number 1, C-Tech Manufacturing. Kris Hool. Kris and Kevin Hool. Michelle T-Bear occasionally helping out with that team as well. Typically it's Kris and Kevin though. Two brothers rolling over the road from Evansville, Wyoming. DJ Cox. DXI Construction. Lane number 2, Bob McCosh, coming in off a runner-up out there in Houston. The Chevrolet dealer from Columbus, Missouri. Lane number 3. And Matt Gill, who has already won once this weekend. The postponed final round from the Gator Nationals. So we often like to talk about the sponsors and the battles and the rivalries. We got a battle of cabinet makers here in lanes 1 and 4, C-Tech and Moduline. They're both kind of in the same business, out there trying to gain the attention of everybody out there who wants to purchase some. It would be a different business if it was Doug Gordon, but boy, there's a lot of cabinet makers in Top Alcohol Funny Car. That makes perfect sense. You want to know where Doug Gordon is. Like, hey, why didn't Doug Gordon come all the way east? Maddie and Macy are running junior dragsters out there at Tucson Dragway, and so they got a deal. They help him, he helps them. The family that races together stays together. Meanwhile, DJ Cox, who is a hitter in Division I, number 4 in the world, going up against Bob McCosh. Bob trying to win his first race. And they always say, you keep knocking at the door, eventually it's going to open. Bob has been knocking a lot. Since we brought up Terry McMillan a little bit earlier, he always told me persistence beats resistance. We'll see if today is the day that Bob McCosh beats resistance. Who's going to the final? Alcohol Funny Car. DJ Cox. Excellent reaction time by Kris Hool. Wow, what a race. It's DJ Cox. 5:52.2 with an 0:38 reaction time. Transfers to the final round, and Matt Gill, the Moduline Cabinets machine, 0:45, 5:52.0. Kris Hool off the starting line first with a 5:55.9 and an 0:23 reaction time, and Bob McCosh. Yikes. Low ET of the quad, 5:49.9, but had an 0:80 reaction time and comes up short. Gonna have to keep on knocking, but boy, they got that car running. And that is a tough pill to swallow. So half of the final round is set. We got DJ Cox and Matt Gill.